Hi everyone, thanks so much for coming back to my channel. This is Tina with Tina's Craft Creations. I am on today with another Joann's haul. This is not my last haul, but this is one that I am going to go ahead and show you. Now, I did go ahead and drive out to the store in Pittsburgh Mills, which is a little bit of a drive for me. It's about 45 minutes. This was the store that originally was, I guess, scheduled to stay open, but then of course now all of the stores are closing. Honestly, this store is not very good. So I think that had they stayed open, I would not have been going there on a regular basis because, one, it's a little far, and their paper crafting section was almost non-existent. It was the first time I was ever in there. They only had like a little bit of open cardstock, not even a full aisle like they normally do in some of the other stores. They had none of the new collections, or not new, but like the collections from last year, the American Crafts collections. They had hardly any paper crafting. So it was one of those stores that just doesn't have a very good paper crafting section. So I didn't go too crazy, but I did buy a few things. Paper crafting is now 25% off. And I picked up a few more bits of paper. They did have some cotton candy, the basil cotton candy, which is again my favorite. I think this is 100 pound. For some reason, I always thought it was 110 pound, but I think it's 100 pound. This is the cotton candy. I found it in the 8.5 by 11. So I got whatever they had. I think there's like 14 sheets here. So I got those because, as I mentioned multiple times, that is my all-time favorite basil cardstock. It's the smooth cardstock and I use it all the time. All right. I also picked up a few more sheets of this pink icing. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is Petal Soft. I don't think I picked up this one. I thought it was really pretty. This is the textured paper, and this is 80 pounds. So, okay, maybe, yeah, that's 100 pound. This is 80 pound. This is the texture. I got 5 sheets of this Petal Soft one. And then I also picked up whatever they had in the 12 by 12 of cotton candy, which was, I think, 12 sheets maybe or so. This is, again, the cotton candy 100 pound smooth cardstock. So lots of that one. Or I have lots of that one from all the stores that I've gone to. And then I got a few sheets, this green color. This is a smooth cardstock as well. This is green apple. And again, I don't know if this is, I think this is 100 pounds. But I got this green for some Christmas projects later in the year. So I got that. I also found this really pretty aqua color, and I don't remember if I had found this one previously in the stores that I've been to so far. So I picked up 10 sheets of this one. This one is called Mint Julep, and if I did buy it already, it's not a big deal. It will get used. I've already been using some of the paper that I picked up recently in some of my projects I'm working on right now. So this one, I only got 2 sheets of it because that's all they had, and this is the almond cream. I think I did pick up some of this in another store. This is great for my little sand castles that I make with the KS Craft castle die. So they only had 2 sheets left. I just picked those up. And then the last thing I got was 5 sheets of this off-white color called Butter Mints. This is a nice like cream, like off-white creamy color, perfect for just various projects. So I got 5 sheets of that one. So that is all the paper that I picked up at this store. Like I said, they didn't really have much. Honestly, they hardly had any paper crafting stuff. All right. I did pick up some thickers. I know I shouldn't have, but I did. I picked up 1 pack of the Hooray by Crate Paper thickers called Celebrate. They only had 1 pack, so I just figured why not buy them. So I got those. I picked up some of these thickers from the Dear Lizzie She's Magic collection. How many did I get? I think I got 2 of these. Yeah. This is the Dear Lizzie She's Magic chipboard thickers called Delightful. And I do plan on pulling this collection out sometime in the near future because I haven't played with it in forever. So I got a couple of those. I also picked up some, they had 1 pack of the carousel ones left, so I just bought them because why not? I mean, I know I have a bunch of them, but yeah, why not? And I picked up a couple more of the thickers called High Five, and then these are called Cirque. Yeah, see, they have it spelled. It's supposed to be Cirque. C-R-I-Q-U-E is how they have it spelled, so it's pronounced creek if you announce it by the way it's spelled, but I think it's supposed to be C-I-R-Q-U-E, if that's the correct spelling in French. But yeah, so I think that's just misspelled. These are from the Good Vibes collection from Crate Paper. These are called High Five. These are just little sentiment thickers. So I picked up a couple packs of these because you guys know I love Good Vibes. And then the rest are like alpha thickers. They had some like gold ones that I thought were really pretty. I got 2 packs of these. They are from a Perfect Match. I think that might have been a Pebbles collection. I'm not sure. But these are white with gold foiling and they're foam. And foam thickers are my favorites. So I got 2 packs of these because sometimes you run out of letters and it's good to have a second pack. I also got 2 packs of these from Joyful Notes. I'm not sure who had that collection, but these are white with gold. And these kind of remind me of the carousel thickers, but I think those are white with black, but these are white with gold. So got 2 packs of these. And then I also got these puffy ones, which are from, they're called Farmstead Harvest. I would assume that might have been like a Jen Hadfield collection, but I like the fact that there's, oh, I thought I got some ones with lowercase letters, but I guess not. I think I was looking at them and I did. Oh yeah, I was looking at some lowercase stickers, but they were chipboard, and I'm not a huge fan of chipboard stickers because oftentimes they're not very sticky and you have to glue them on anyway. But these are like a puffy, and these are called Farmstead Harvest by American Crafts. I don't know what collection this went with, but these are just nice gold stickers. So got 2 packs of those. All right, I was looking at like the Tim Holtz stuff because, you know, some of it was really pretty. I picked up these. They're called pocket cards, and honestly, I thought these reminded me so much of the Maggie Holmes it kind of reminds me of Maggie Holmes Woodland Grove and Parasol, and like some of those collections that have like those papery packs. I don't really love those papery packs. I do have a couple collections where I've purchased them, but I don't think I'll be buying them in the future just because I don't personally really use them. So I just thought these were cool and kind of intriguing, so I bought a pack of them. So let's look through these. I think these are just kind of like journaling cards, or I don't know. I thought I could maybe use them for layering, but some of the designs definitely remind me of like, Oliver, get your little tushy down. Oh my goodness, leave the plastic alone. He is driving me crazy, you guys. He's so bad. You are a very naughty boy. Go lay upstairs. Goodness gracious. He's so bad. All right. So these are, yeah, they're kind of like just like layering cards. Okay, it looks like maybe you get, okay, now these are slightly different, but yeah, don't those designs remind you of some of those cut aparts from Woodland Grove? And maybe even like Parasol and like some of those collections. But like these remind me of those. And I thought maybe I could use these as like make them part of like a tag flip. Because I like the shape and I like the designs. I thought those would go nicely with some of those Maggie Holmes collections that I have. And I love the flowers. Oh, I like that. Like floral and a map on the back. But it definitely reminds me of some of those, even Forever Fields. Like, I don't know. I like, ooh, look at that butterfly one. Super pretty. You guys know I'm not really big into vintagey, but I think these will go nicely with those Maggie Holmes collections. Oh, I like that little card. That's cool. Oh, Lucerne. I've been to Lucerne. Lucerne is so pretty. Actually, Rachel was just in Lucerne. It's such a beautiful city in Switzerland. Definitely would like to go back. Those are super cool. So those are the big ones. And then there's like a medium-sized one, like a medium-sized pack. These are, it says 55 pieces. So again, you get like lots of little designs that I think will make some nice layering pieces or tag flips. I don't know, they're really pretty. I love that. And again, these were now 25% off. I think these were like $5 or $6.99. So I just went ahead and bought a pack of them. I love those blue butterflies. Super pretty. But they definitely remind me of some of that stuff from Maggie Holmes. Like the vintagey stuff. Like the papery packs definitely have that like vintagey feel to them. But I thought these would make some nice tag flips. And then there's like a small pack. So I think they're all pretty much like the same. They're just like kind of cut down. But you get like little ones with butterflies. Oh, that's really pretty. Yeah, so then again, a lot of them are the same, but they're just like cut down a bit. So I thought, why not? I don't really ever buy this kind of stuff, but I just thought it was really pretty, and I thought I could pair it with my Maggie Holmes, so why not, you know? I'm going to try to do mix Maggie and Megan this year. I got to come up with some things to make. I have started my spring crafting last weekend, and I was having a little bit of trouble. By the time you guys see my project share, you'll understand I was like really struggling with some of that stuff. Just trying to figure out what to make, but hopefully my crafty mojo is not going to be too bad. So I got this pack of these. All right, I also picked up 2 more packs of the Tim Holtz tiny attacher refills, because these are just really nice to have, and I do have a tiny attacher and I use it fairly frequently. So I got 2 packs. So you get 1550 tiny staples, so 1550 staples. So this will last me a really long time. I also picked up 2 of these little Tim Holtz Ideology mini clipboards. I thought what I could do is take off, because you can unscrew this hardware. I thought I could take it off and spray paint it gold and use these as little clipboards. And then I could cover, when I take that off, I could cover this with pretty paper, and it's already nice and sturdy. So I got 2 of these just to try that out. So thought that would be fun. I also found this really, really cute little mini stapler from Heidi Swapp. I've never seen this before, but it is like super, super tiny. And I do have like that kind of a stapler, like this style of stapler, which just has like regular size staples, not like the tiny ones from Tim Holtz. But, so it's kind of like, let's see, so I have a giant one. So it's like, I have a giant one, but I thought this would be, or no, I guess it is a little different. Yeah, it's a slightly different style, but it's similar. But this is so, look how cute this is. This is going to take up so much less room in my craft desk. So I might end up selling this because it just takes up so much room, and I don't use that one that often because it's so big and cumbersome. But this has 1,000 staples, and I think these are regular size staples from what I can tell. So hopefully it's not hard to load this. But I'll have to play with that and get that loaded. But I found those. I thought that was really cute. I've never seen that before. How cute is it? It's like fits in the palm of your hand. It's even smaller than the tiny attacher. All right, I picked up 1 box from the store, like the Sewing Notions section. I just thought I could use this as a embellishment box. It has 5 compartments. I used one of these last year when I sent Sylvia an embellishment box during our summer swap. All right, and then the last thing I got was some thread. Their thread and yarn sections were actually like still very, very not picked over. Like they had a ton of thread. They had a ton, well, actually, no, I'm sorry. They had a ton of Gutermann thread still. They did not have tons of like the Coates and Clark thread. It was pretty well picked over. But they had tons of Gutermann thread. I really refrained from getting a lot. And then they had tons of yarns still. There was like a massive line when I walked into the store today. And by the time I got done walking around the store, it wasn't too bad. But yeah. So anyways, I got 4 more of this one. This is my favorite pink thread from Gutermann, 321. I bought 4 more of these. Now I have a ton of these, and I use that the most. Out of all the colors I have, I use this pink the most. So I got 4 more of those. I picked up this Coates and Clark fluorescent orange. I had picked up the pink and the like orange one. This was like slightly different, so I thought that would be fun to have on hand. This is the 600 yards. So yeah, it's like just like a fluorescent, like shiny thread. And then I picked up some really fun holographic thread. This is from Hollow Shimmer. I don't know what brand this was. It might have been Coates and Clark too. I'm not sure. I got this pink holographic. I thought that was really pretty. I got this like rainbowy holographic. How fun is that? Yeah. It says Sulky Hollow Shimmer. Yeah, so I got that one. And then I got this regular holographic. Because I have holographic thread, but honestly, I felt like this was a little bit nicer. The one that I have is like real plasticky, and it's from Amazon, and I always have a hard time like bundling it up when I want to use it on embellishments. So I thought I would try these because they were 40% off. And that is it. So like I said, this is not my last Joann's haul, but I do think I'm going to have like 1 more, and after this, that's going to be it. So all right, so yeah, that's everything. If anyone has any questions, please let me know. If you've not already, I'd greatly appreciate if you would consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.